Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Number 26, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. The Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So digging in, Slade, one of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits.
Ball, that's out.
Man at first, one away. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Here's a 2-0. Liner, base hit.
Find the ball.
They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ian Happ, the next to hit. Two on, 1 out. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball.
Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. Another move to first, and he's back again. And that's disengagement number 2. Runner takes off, pitch misses. Throw to second,
He's in there. He's
save.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Two on, 2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Another 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now that's the third baseman, number 26.
Slade turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, number 8.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ian Happ. 1 for 2. Now a quick throw to first. Slade back on a dive. Happ measures 5 feet 10 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to.
Quick toss to first. Slade dives back in safely. Yo, 1. There goes the runner. Pitch misses in.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to short. Clement sends it to first, and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 4th. All even, 2 apiece. First and second, no outs. Joey Ortiz digs in now.
Joey Ortiz.
The Brewers trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. That's to third. Throw on to Olsen. What a pick to save the play and get the first out.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Mitchell. Now batting, the third baseman.
Now, these guys
26.
definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Ball 1. The Braves down by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2-0. Swinging a foul straight back. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That misses the zone. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike. And they'll do it again. Baldwin stands at first with 1 out. This one in the air center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Half.
And now it's William Contreras.
The Brewers, the catcher, William Contreras.
Rolled over to third. Slade tosses to first, and that's an out.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman, Andrew.
So two
The
down.
batter, the third
Slade
baseman,
now at the
number
plate.
26.
And it's fouled away. Ball one there. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the eighth. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the two-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, number 8.
Ian Happ up to hit.
Happ.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Carrying well. Up against the wall and brings it in. One left for Atlanta. They trail it here 9-4. Slade with a nice showing despite the loss. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
I really like how he looked in this one, Boog. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. They didn't win, but he can be proud of this game.
So 2 down,
Third,
and now
third
Nolan Arenado.
Arenado.
Trying to bunt his way on. And he barehands it. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
This is a beautiful play. The bare hand grab at third, throws off balance to first base to end the inning. If you play third base, it's got to be one of your favorite ones to watch.
Back here in Milwaukee, top half of the third inning. So the Atlanta Braves have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway through the season. This is what was expected of them, Singy, and they backed it up.
Yeah, no doubt about it. These guys are rolling and in a great position so far, and they look like they're not going to be stopping anytime soon. Now they got to decide, are they going to go out and add some help before the deadline, or do they think they have enough to make a deep October run as is?
Misses the sweeper. That's off the mark. 2-1. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Back here at American Family Field as we go to the last of the third. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. The 2-2. And he drops it down the third baseline. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Slade steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boog, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. And that one got a piece of him.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. TJ Friedl will hit next. The Braves with a chance to get back into it. Top half of inning number 4. Squirts away a little bit. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Quick move to first, and he's back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
In time to Vaughn. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Brewers 8 and the Braves 2. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. 2 aboard,
Now
2
back,
outs.
The third baseman, number 26.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is that. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 8 and the Braves 5. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Slade digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
The Braves with the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. The tying run at the plate.
Oh, that's off the plate.
That misses, and it's 3-2. TJ Friedl next to bat for the Braves. Tying run at the plate. Little dribbler up along third, and that's a foul ball. Perkins grabs it on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Slade stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
In the dirt, throw into third, and he got him. Wow, what an end to the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Brewers 12 and the Braves 9. All set to start the 9th in this one. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Slade. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted.
Slade with a less than great game in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
Slade steps in now. You can bet he was watching from the on-deck circle thinking, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, classic cleanup duty, Boog. Time to fix the mess and maybe take the credit, too.
That one ripped, but foul. And the 0-1. That one at triple digits.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Long throw to first. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the inning. So the Atlanta Braves are in a strong position about halfway into the year as they're contending for a postseason spot. But Singy, they were supposed to be one of the top teams in the league. Is this a disappointment?
I don't know if I'd say a disappointment, Boog. They're above water, and they haven't put themselves out of contention by any stretch of the imagination just yet. But if they're going to get in a prime postseason position, they're going to need to turn it up in the second half. Maybe a key addition off the trademark.
And quickly one away in the second.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 10. Now, Freeland.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, these Braves finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Here's the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. In time to Vaughn. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Atlanta, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Go ahead run on base. Tyler Fitzgerald up now for the Brewers. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Man on second, 2 down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. The tag, and he's safe. It's 3-2.
And that one's extra frustrating. The go-ahead run scores, and they didn't even get an out from the play.
Slade steps in now, tying run in scoring position. Big chance to even things up or take the lead, Singy.
Yeah, he's just got to stay patient and hunt something he can handle. Could swing the momentum in a heartbeat.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. Back even. It's 3-3.
Well, we're starting over again. All tied up. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws.
Go ahead run on base. Ian Happ next up for the Braves. In the air, left field. And a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Move to second, and he's back safely.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runner edges away at second. Sets him down looking.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. And I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's Austin Riley.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
That one to first. Takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they're able to even it up here in the late innings. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied up at 3 apiece. Slade steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
Line drive, base hit.
Attaboy, find the ball, find the ball.
And the tying run is on base.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ian Happ up to hit.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
On the ground, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Here's Acuna.
And things could change quickly here with one swing. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Inside move to second, and he dives back in safely. Runner edges away at second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Perkins on his way over, brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first. And
on the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Got him. Double play. And they strand the tying run at third to end the game. Slade did well despite the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game. Number 26, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go.
Can he keep the good times going in this one? The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Slade next up for the Braves.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Ball outside.
Top of the third, no score. On a line out towards center. And a superb diving catch. What a play. So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it, and perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming around third is Soto. Plays the plate, and they cut him down.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Check swing. He went. Strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball.
Got him swinging for the K, and the runner holds.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, TJ Friedl.
Man at first, one away.
The third baseman, number 26.
Not close with that one. Ball one.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Soto gets it back in quickly. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with two strikes. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First and second, one out. TJ Friedl will hit next.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
2 on, 1 out. Softly hit to third. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and the bases are now loaded.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. Here's your one. High fly ball, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags from third. In to score from third. And they lead by 2.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
2 on, 2 outs. And the tying run is on base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Sean Murphy gets a chance to hit.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight in these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. And they're up by 4.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Down to third baseman. Slade. 1 for 3. That one hammered, but pulled foul. In the air, right field. Beatty moving back for this one. He's got it. Runner tags and goes to third.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, TJ Friedel.
Slade didn't do a whole lot in the win.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Here's the third baseman, Slade.
Really strong hitting performance recently, hitting better than .350 this month.
Left field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Simeon.
2-2 now. Simeon waits. On the ground to third. Slade. Over to Albies. Over to first.
He's in there. He's safe.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 7. Now batting, the third baseman,
Slade, 23 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. He was late there. Strike 1. Riley off of first with 2 away. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Braves strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 26.
Ball, that's too low.
Hudson, a 6'8" lefty, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball left side, could be 2. On to Simeon. And that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Slade steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm with top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
On the ground to first, could be 2. 1 at second. The double play ends it right here. Slade had a rough go of it in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
One down. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets.
Polanco.
And a payoff pitch. Rolled over to third. Slade sends it to first. That's out number 2.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter.
Slade next up for the Braves.
Baseman, number 26.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Ball, that's down.
That one's in there. That's strike 2. On the ground. Garcia.
Come on, come on, come on.
Slings to first. 2 away now.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, number 8, Ian.
2 aboard,
Now
2
batting,
outs.
The third baseman, number 26.
What a stop. And very nicely done for the out. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets 2. We hope you're enjoying the game of the week on MLB The Show. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
Number 26.
Out to center. Bench should have this one. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
For Atlanta, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
1 down.
The batter, the
Slate
third baseman,
getting
number
ready to
26.
hit. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air, center field. 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Slade with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now, and to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Back here in Atlanta, set for the bottom of the third. So the Atlanta Braves are in a strong position about halfway into the year as they're contending for a postseason spot. But Singy, they were supposed to be one of the top teams in the league. Is this a disappointment?
I don't know if I'd say a disappointment, Boog. They're above water, and they haven't put themselves out of contention by any stretch of the imagination just yet. But if they're going to get into prime postseason position, they're going to need to turn it up in the second half. Maybe a key addition off the trade market or from the minor league system could do the trick.
Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Softly hit to third. Slade. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Slade.
You know, these Braves looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And there's a foul ball.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. That's off the mark. Ball 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now it's filled up. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And the 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Back to the top of the order. In half up to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Base hit into the outfield. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. The 1-2. This one in the air center field. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Relay throw. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
Runners in the corners here. One away. TJ Friedl next up for the Braves.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
In the dirt, throws to second, save.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere. So good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Center field. Drifts towards it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Just ahead of the throw. He scores. It's 6-2.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year.
Slate with a forgettable showing in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.